morning, good morning. What up, guys? Oh man, gold. Gold, gold, gold. Give me 1 second. So here, I'll explain the whole situation here. Alright, give me like 1 second. Let me make a post on Instagram. Okay. Got red. Alright. Good morning, guys. What up, what up? Hey, it's gonna be a good day. You know how I know it's gonna be a good day? Just because this runner is going risk-free before the stream started. This is a signal I called in the signal channel. I'm not sure whoever's in that, but whoever's in that, this thing was called. I think, look at the management. Look at this management here. Look at this. You have, oh, hello guys. What up, Andre? What up, Carlo? Hey, so, chat, look at this. So we called it around 5:22 a.m. Remember when I woke up? The moment I woke up, I saw the structure. I'm like, yeah, this thing is going down, right? Simple shit. Simple shit. Look at the 4-hour time frame. 4 hour close. You know, yesterday we're overall for the week. Last week we're trading down pretty heavily bearish, right? Obviously bearish structure. Price came down, create a support. Has to create a resistance at some point now. We don't know where that's gonna be yet, right? So we wait for that to happen. Or you know what the crazy part is? I woke up at 2 a.m. yesterday by accident, get some water, and then I saw gold up here at 6:20. I was actually anticipating a McLaren entry, just off the fact that we've seen so many times. We can just anticipate, like, this is some next level anticipation up here, getting an entry right here, right? That's just the McLaren entry, but I didn't enter there. I'm like, you know what? It's 2 a.m. I'm not gonna be up for this. It's a bad trade to take right here. So we waited. Woke up at 5:20. My usual time to wake up. Seen this position. 4 hours closing bearish. Also 1 hour created close bearish. Close below this range here, right? This I actually wanted this entry right here. Couldn't get that. Woke up to this. Got here. You know, this count came down 12 pips. Didn't move stops to break even. Expected this count to create a top wick. So I'm like, you know what, guys? Gonna wait for this count to create a top wick. Once it flips bearish, move stops to break even. So we wait like an extra hour for the trade. Once we create a top wick, flip back bearish, broke the lows. That was a break even trade. So now, right now, what we have here is a 30-minute star replay too that's driving this count down. So I mean, this trade is pretty let's see where it goes. But yeah, close half already, risk-free trade right here. Yeah, right here, pretty much simple setup, whatever. This setup we sent. Also, this, you know, the funny part is that this setup here was sent last week.
Alright guys, so this is gold. So what we're looking for right now is price close below support. You see that? Now this count's probably continue up to fill that range for that wick and probably continue up towards this resistance. I think once you create resistance here and we get a bearish channel closure, resistance is looking for sells to come back down to retest the lows, and this is what you're hoping for, right? And this will probably be your entry right there,
aka the entry that we had today, right? So this is video sent last week on just a simple setup we saw. Same shit happens this week, right? This is a setup we talk about all the time. But you know, traders went to 12% profit, expecting 30-minute kind of flip bearish, so didn't move stops to break even. And later on, stops to break even, close half, 16 pips, secured, risk-free trade. Simple setup. But yeah. I'm sorry, you know, your gold couldn't wait for the stream start for us to enter. It had to be a bit earlier, but it doesn't mean the move's done already. You guys can still get entries in easily. I'm not sure whoever's looking for entries, but gold should easily be approaching this target right here. That's the first minor support we're looking at, and then I believe it would then, you know, this is the range, overall range it has here. So once it breaks below here, you look for sells coming in. Sells coming down to probably fill the rest of the range, right? That's a potential entry you can have. And then yeah, Carlo on the other hand, this guy got an entry. I thought I had a good entry. This guy had an entry up here. This guy Carlo had an entry from like here. So that was a golden entry. How many pips did you run in profit by right now, Carlo? Oh, he's on a work call. 112 pips in profit. This guy is a runner. Did you close half or what? You closed 85%, you said? %? Nice. Nice. You know, last time I was actually confident also in the fact that I thought GG was gonna break above that resistance. I'm like, oh fuck, London's gonna be pushing up, we're probably gonna fill the range here. Luckily I woke up and we did not break above that resistance yet, so we're good. I'll show you guys the GG in 1 second. So I mean, overall for the week, guys, we're on pace. That story I told you guys about gold, we're on pace to fill that range. So I mean, look at the weekly. Weekly's probably gonna flip bearish here, right? That was the top week being created, the buys that everyone took last night, like Carl said. Daily, same shit, right? Top wick being created. Once it kind of flips bearish, it should just continue to come down to fill this wick and then fill the range for the week, for a day at least. So let me go on GJ. Alright, so this is GJ. I had this marked up from earlier, but I can go ahead and delete it. So weekly again is bullish. I'm expecting this wick to get filled this week, at least, as long as we respect the slow. So this can be the potential candle coming up for the weekly range here, right? Also, I believe daily again did break the highs. At least I saw this last night during Asian session. We broke the highs, so that's good. But today we should actually continue up then. If we're breaking those highs, look left, clean traffic, we should actually continue up towards this resistance here, right? Because you're looking at this as your clean traffic, that area, right? Going small time from 4 hour here. 4 hour again is bullish, but we are facing a resistance right here. So I think once you get a closure above there, or maybe we get the start replay, once you break this high, pressure you just anticipate to continue up towards this resistance or at this level, around this range here, I'll say. But I believe the move you can probably catch easily is this, that right there. That's a very minor resistance there. This is at least 20 pips in that range. Continue up. That's 4 hour. I think 1 hour also is bullish. Perfect. So 30 minute also is bullish. I think it's bullish here. So if I'm looking for buys today though, I think I'll look for buys once you get a break above this resistance here, right? At first it was this from yesterday, but as you know, we came up again, we broke above, and then we came back in the range. I'm now moving my resistance up to here, because now if I want to look for buys, I'll be more comfortable taking buys once we close above here than taking buys above here and having to worry about this, right? So 149 and 230, that's the next resistance going up towards, I'll say, let's see, where's the next resistance at? I'll say here. Good ideal target. This is the range I'm trying to catch today, right? I think this range is about 60 pips. A 60 pip range on GJ golden, 57 pip range on GJ. This could probably get filled today during the New York session, I'll say. But again, we really need to break above this resistance. A closure above would be ideal for us to continue up towards the next resistance up here. All right, that's what you want. And then this would be your entry. Dollar spirit is kind of low. Target up here should be clean. But yeah, bullish. Good morning, people. What up, Sharif? It's all organic. What's up, guys? Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I got a leg day today, unfortunately.
Be a whiner.
I got a leg day. Though honestly, leg day's not even that bad. I think core day is worse, honestly.
I think today's leg day will be good.
Hope so. I think this 30 minutes on flip bullish here. This kind of has no top wick when it opened up. The 1 hour is open though, so I'm not really looking at this. I'm looking at the 1 hour time from here at this point. The only way I'll survive at this point, guys, is honestly just the next top wick, right? This count's gonna close in 19 minutes here. Once you close, this count's gonna open up and it has to create a top wick. We just gotta survive that wick, not tapping our entry. So hope for something like this. Continue down. Be ideal. Always managing risk.
Did you close 50 at
16
like 10,
pips.
12 pips or?
16 pips I closed 50 at. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm actually gonna start popping instead of a 5 lot. I'm gonna start popping like a 3 and a 2 for my 5s, just because I can, I guess, manage it better. Yes. Same way I did it for GG. Remember 5 and 3s I used to pop as an 8.
This time you're gonna do it. You're gonna pop a 3 and a 2. So
Yeah.
it's still a 5 total.
Still a 5 total. Nothing changes. Yeah. So I can just visually see the 10 pips secured easier. Good trade, my man.
You're gonna close 3 at 10 and let the 2 run.
Yeah, yep. And that's 2 run. I mean, I can do the same thing now, but it's just easier that way. Close 50%. Cargo trader. I'm not sure. Wait, there he is, coming back. Alright. Look at this dog. One hour close bearish at first resistance. 2 missed entry on that 30-minute candle flip. Wait, what? 1 hour close bearish at top of resistance. All right there. Okay. Cool. 2 missed entry on the 30-minute candle flip. Oof. 3 as price started to retrace, move to the 5-minute time frame and look for a good entry as the first 5-minute close weak doji and next 5 minutes started pushing bearish, enter a sell. Nice. What was this, 15? Okay. Makes sense. Close to percent and moves out to break even 1%. That's a good trade. I don't think I would have done that. Good trade. Close to percent and moves out to break even 1% profit taken. Trade has a good potential as a 4 hour is looking like it's about to flip bearish. And then the 4 hour flip bearish, and that's when I got in. So this guy's deep in profits right there. Yeah, look at that. 4, 5, 1 hour doji below support with the strong body, still holding the runner. Nice. 6, 15-minute close bullish form of support. If the candle breaks the previous 15-minute high, will close positions. And never broke the highs. 7, closing at 8%. 3% profits. Left a small runner with a target at 17.18. Well, that's your target? Oh shit. Oh, 17.18. Okay. What's my target? 17.31? I mean, yeah, I think the 4 I was just gonna move it down to this level right here. I'm expecting this to just to get this looks clean, right? Just simple. Resistance, Support.
If the daily flips bearish though, I think it could hit this.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah. Fill that wick easily, yeah, and then it continue down towards like 1707. If that support breaks, yeah, I see it. But we need the daily flip bearish, man. Guys, you guys know how long I was waiting for.
15 closed now, so pretty good.
Yep. I haven't taken a single trade today. I mean, it's Monday, right? I took 2 trades. 1 trade during Asian last night, which is yesterday, so I don't count as today, but this is my first trade, I guess. I hit break even that trade. I think I got 10 pips, did I? Hold on, I didn't even know. Yeah, I
On
closed
gold or GJ?
GJ yesterday. I closed during Asian. Hit my breaks. Oh yeah, I got 10 pips here, close half, and I got a runner that hit my break even. And then I had in gold today. I closed half too, so let's see if this one goes through or not. Towards my TP. For those that are confused about this, right, why my TP is here and not here or anything, just close this, delete this, go into 4-hour time frame, and just look at this. Just imagine this right here was a 15-minute time frame. What'd you do in this situation? There it is. That's what you'll expect. You win this Camarado? Or not?
Nope. I caught 20 pips last night on that trade I sent you and fell asleep. Just woke up.
Yeah. Let's see, how's EJ looking? I think EJ looks promising today, I believe. EJ and GJ, they both look promising. This week at least. Actually, never mind. No. I take that back.
Ugh.
Not EJ. GJ looks promising. Yeah, no, not. This looks more promising this week. To go up bullish to fill a wick. Yeah, EJ is kind of messy. You know, I'm looking for buys above here, but I'm guessing some of you guys, you know, that are watching here, saw this last night. What's this? Head and shoulders, market structure, whatever you want to call it. I saw it too. I remember when I first started trading, like, wow, that's the head and shoulders patterns. But that's not why I got in, or that's not why I'm getting in. Oh yeah, look at those cells. Oh yeah, you flip gold around, you see it. You know, I bounced off the support, came out to retest the highs, continuation to the upside. Yeah, news today. You have 10 a.m. news USD. And then interest rates tonight for AUD. I think they're keeping the same rates. They're expecting to keep the same rates. So, okay, not bad. This week is NFT, right? NFT. I mean NFP, not NFT. NFP. I said NFT. Oh man.
Man's hooked on the cards.
NFT. I was like, NFT. NFP. Non-farm payroll. Should be a chill week, guys. I took profits. I don't like the 30-minute. No, but you close 85%. What's the point of taking profits? Or full at least. You know, you just got to run it risk-free. You know? And 4% on one trade is more than enough. That makes sense. Nothing wrong. You never go broke taking profits. Next thing you know, I hit break even. And you'll be like, yeah, you ski down. You know, I should just take profits. I'm looking at this 1 hour time frame. I mean, as long as it closes bearish, I should be fine. And I survive the next candle. Should be good, but let's see. Gold is very clean. Really clean. I mean, not gold, GJ. In this range here, this is your bread and butter. Look at this. Try to break above, failed. Try to break above, failed. Try to break above, failed. Try to break above again, failed. A closure above here would be carry on top. I saw this yesterday. People were asking me about it too, but I saw these buys yesterday. And I mean, it did look clean, right? But you see how choppy it was going up? Kind of choppy. The sells gonna be much cleaner. You guys gonna see like, you know, maybe the ADM candle or something, but you guys gonna see this you guys see a drop within one candle, right? It's gonna be a lot cleaner just because this is the overall trend. It's whenever it follows the overall trend, it tends to just go down a lot cleaner than it does when it's going on the opposite trend. In this case, gold was going the opposite trend last night during the Asian, right? It came down, overall trend's bearish, came up, created resistance, and when it goes up, it's very choppy. When it goes down again, you're gonna see one clean candle coming down. Could be an 80 AM candle, could be a 930 AM candle. Let's see what happens though. Yeah, I did see the buys. People did take the buys in my chat. It was clean. I wasn't comfortable taking buys. What I was waiting for actually is when I saw this. I can block this out. When I saw this, or not, sorry, not that. This, I was like, you know what can happen here? It could be a fake out. We can come back in the range. If it comes back in the range, I'll take my sells, right? Because this same shit we talk about all the time. But it didn't happen. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just stay out and wait till tomorrow or something to take sells. Thanks for the call, Don. No worries, man. No worries. I'm surprised people woke up that early today. Called at like 5 AM. Later, I'm gonna need you guys to like take over for like a quick like 10 minutes.
Are you trying to eat your oatmeal?
Yeah, but I'm gonna make it at like 7 something AM, 7:30 or like 8. 2 hours before the workout. I did a lot yesterday. Last night I was so full. I went to bed with a full stomach, which I shouldn't have, but. Man. Good morning, my friends. What up, Alexandro? Oh, we're like 4 pips in profit here. $40 pips in profit. That's a lot of pips. I'm not too worried about this area. I'm more worried about this area. 1739, you know. Speaking about that, look what that number is. Look at that. That range is gonna be at 66. Oh, 666 pips, 666. Yeah, I'm worried about that just because some minor support there. And then I think if that breaks, then we'll come down clean towards TP. Yeah, I'm getting a new mic soon, guys, so we're gonna have the ASMR microphone. That crispy microphone. With a nice mic stand going on my table. It's gonna look like I'm doing a podcast. gonna be sweet.
How many pips is that total target?
150. Yeah, no, crazy, right? It's a
No, that
that's
makes
a-
sense.
That's a huge it's a decent range, a nice range. Hey, you can catch this. I mean, below here, coming down here, that's like 70 pips. And then in this range too, is another like I think what was that? I think 30 to that. I think that's, yeah, 120 pips. So shit, man, like 200 pips below there too. Like the 4 hour looks pretty clean. 1 hour looks pretty clean too. Good GJ. I think you have like a minor support right here. This is the range. It might stay in this range until it breaks out. I'm hopeful for a break it to the upside. I don't really want to break it to the downside. I'm not interested in sales today on GJ. Because this area is kind of choppy, right? Just look at that. I'd rather catch this from 149.230 to 149.821. It's a lot cleaner. I think Jeffrey caught this move from the bottom. Start play right there. So this is my trade during Asian last night, during New York, the Asian session for GJ. I think I buy, I think it was right here on this candle. We came up 10 pips, 12 pips. Lost a break even, risk free trade. Was it this one? Or no, this is the second entry. No, this entry hit break even completely. Didn't give us 10 pips, but I think it was the set reply here. I think that was the entry or something around that range where we got like 12 pips, you know, and then break even. I closed half and risk free and hit break even after. Target was around like these levels up here at 149.537. At the time it was like this. That's why, right? Look at it. It was different at the time. You know, I broke above resistance clean, but obviously price failed to stay above, so. I'm happy though. I'm happy that this move didn't get filled during the London session, because I would have woke up to no range for me left, right? So I think this is gonna happen today though. I believe it's gonna happen today. I just don't know when. It could be late or it could be early. But if it doesn't happen by like 7:30, I'll say it's gonna be pretty late, like a 9 a.m. move or something. %2 win today in stone gold. Nice. Yeah. This 1 hour's on close in about 2 minutes or 1 minute. Again, I think we use that to survive the pullback. We should be good. Leaving a wick for a next kind of come down, which is fine. Wick fill. Hopefully something like this. Hey, Premier, how come your phone's on the stand? Is that a posture thing?
I got music playing from my little iHome, my iBlob. I don't know what it's called. So it's connected, and then MT5. I got quick access.
That's like a second monitor. It's like a second monitor. No, I got one of those too, but it's like this. It's like just a stand. Like I don't know if you see it, but it's just like a. It's not that high up. And I guess yours is better for the back, right, chiropractor? Not chiropractor. I mean kinesiologer.
Yeah. What I'll do is I'll probably move it around. Like soon you guys will see it like this, all the way down to the bottom. Maybe I'll put it all the way up like this. So I gotta look up for it.
No, this guy does that every day. He puts it on the ground or he makes it stand up. He brings it everywhere. Took a 3K hit at 2 a.m. 3K hit? Oof. Oh, you weren't here on Friday? 3K absence on Friday. Oh. Damn. What was it, US 30? Last time you popped for that, for 3K hit. How many pips is that range? How'd you guys do on Friday? Oh, I think about hit break even here. This kind of came down, made a bottom wick, flip back up bullish. Makes sense. Again, I need to kind of flip before I hit our break even, right? As long as it respects this, it should be able to continue down still. But thing is, our entry's right here. So it's a bit lower than that, right? So let's see if we survive this or not. I managed to cop 392. Oh shit, nice. Nice GPU. What up, Premier?
Hop on this on the Churdy for a quick second.
Yeah. I see your point. Breaking the highs. You're on mute.
I know top wick is just like every time I see it, next candle comes up to break it every time.
You see it now, right? I mean, we're in a trade, right? I can't really do anything.
Yeah. No, I mean you're good.
Yeah, it should actually, I think it's gonna go up here towards this area. It's gonna get very close to our entries. Let's see if it hits it, because this is clean traffic going up once it broke that, right? That's what we're looking at. So it's kind of like a mini fake out, mini range you have here. Resistance, support, came back. It's gonna fill it, right? That's what it is. Yeah, that's it. Worst case, get more. The thing is, it's still, this range is not even getting filled yet, right? So I mean, sells below here later on, or sells below here, coming down, catch this, or even sells below here, right? Plenty of opportunities today. If this hits break even, which I think it will, if I'm being honest.
I do as well.
Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna break the high though. What it could do is hit break even and then flip. Because this is I mean, amount of resistance here at this level. Did I get a hit? Yeah, let's see. Did I hit break even? Oh, so close. Oh, I did. Oh man. Yeah, guys, my runner here hit my break even, so I secured some profits there. I'm actually gonna look for more entries later on, right? Maybe, let's see, how big is this range here? Things you have this right here. You also have this. From there to here is, I think, 40 pips. Not bad. Maybe below here. Not bad. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. And then you have like a resistance being created right here around this range. So let's see how price reacts here. This is now a range. Yeah, I think I might get a late move on GJ. We're still in a range here. It's approaching 7:30. My range, and then it should be a clean move later on though. Once you break above, probably 9 or something, 9:30ish. I'll say. Oh, I think it sounds on flip now. Just found that resistance. Oh man, I think spreads, it barely got me. That's this kind of flips bearish here. It's probably gonna come down to fill this wick and continue down. Runner, it. Later. Below that. 1742.254. Perfecto. How'd you guys do on Friday? How'd we do on Friday? It was a weird day. It was an algo day though. That's good. It was very like what I mean by algo day is that it was very volatile. And those days you can anticipate a lot more entries. It was that day, so that was good. But I think I ended up the day with profits. But for the week, I did really like pretty much break even for the week. But I took like four or five trades on Friday. Gold is clean. Could be rejecting for some liquidity. Yeah, it also is at the top of the range here too. So you gotta get entries in, you know, if you get a bearish down closure at resistance or two, wait for a complete breakout, right? These two things you can look for in this case. I was actually expecting my runner to go through. Unfortunately, it hasn't. Control FX, what's up? No man, you caught more pips on gold on Friday than you did your whole lifetime. Gold came down like 700 pips that day. You caught like what, like 70 pips that day, right? Friday?
I think I got like 120 pips.
Oh shit, yeah.
You caught like 100, yeah. 4 trades. There's 5-minute candles on gold that were like 110 pips, 70 pips, 80 pips. It was just insane. 5-minute candle.
Yo, I got a drop. It's right here. Like I caught a part of it down here. This is what I caught. I remember the exact day I caught this. I entered here. Andre Carlos was like, I don't know about that entry, Don. I was like, you sure? I took it down like this on this candle. Just I've seen so many times where like I'm not sure if I talked about it before, but like we create resistance here. We didn't create a support. Although like price kind of came down to fill the range here. We have this range to continue. We have this extra range here still, right? It's this right here. And you know, if you look at it from both perspectives. You can look at it from, you know, wait for a closure below here, take sellers coming down, or two, you can look at it as this: price creates a resistance up here, and then it has to come down to retest the lows. So I mean, technically, this would be your entry candle, and I usually see this candle just drop, like this. So it looks something like this. It would be a bear structure, right? Bear structure, and then we come up to create resistance, obviously. At resistance, we come down to create support, and then this candle come down like this. This is the whole setup. If I see it again, I'll talk to you guys about it again, but it's kind of confusing concept. Not that basic. But yeah, that's a 50 pip trade. I call it in the free channel actually. That was in the free channel, so you guys got that. I think you guys are in that channel, Telegram. Thanks for liquidity on. Yeah. So it's just you know, like I don't use it as a confirmation or anything, but it's just I see it as a top wick being created. So, or lower wick. So let's say we come down. This right here will be your liquidity wick. Because before this kind of came down and created a top wick, right? The way I see it, I can't look at it as liquidity wick though. I just say it so it's just, you know, it feels better to people's ears. It makes more sense to them. I say liquidity wick, high being created, lower high. So I was say it in that form. But what I see it as is just honestly like, again, like if you break down accounts backwards, you know what it is, right? That's how I see it. The top wick being created, price to drop down. But yeah, it's basically when whatever the market makers taking out other trader stops and orders, build pressure. Yeah, so it's that, right? Whatever that is. That's what I learned when I first started trading too. Yeah. So in this case, like an example of that would be I don't know, like right here, I guess, you know, like this trap to go up. That's why it is, pretty much. But I don't, you know, I don't really use it as a confirmation. I don't see it that way. Makes sense. Or like this, right here. People say this is liquidity wick. When hours now broke the highs, starting to reject there. I think if you get a 15-minute closure here, the next 15-minute closure at resistance here, closing bearish, it's gonna head down to retest the lows, and then continue. And then you know what this is? You know what this is now? This is the liquidity wick. If this flips here and does this, this is liquidity wick because this is the first 15-minute candle of the hourly candle, right? So the hourly looks like this, or it will look like this if it flips. And people say this is liquidity wick, but honestly, if you look at it from market chart or from price action, it's just a bullish candle. This range is right. Tap support, comes up, creates resistance, comes back down to retest the lows. Yes, what's up, Premierado?
Shit, I can't remember what I was about to say.
Fuck, my bad. I had to point that out though. That's a good example.
No, you're good. You're good. It was no. It was. I'm just gonna take sells to the top of this range here. As soon as we have bearish confirmation at resistance, I'll take sells back down to support. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. That's pretty clean. Can't trade a bank, but you can sure definitely when they come in. Or McLaren. Hey man. My dream is to own McLaren, take a picture of McLaren and post it on Instagram. I'll never do that, guys. First of all, Tesla over McLarens. You know nothing but liquidity wick? Every time someone gets stopped out, they always say that's a liquidity wick. I got stopped on the liquidity wick. Price came out to grab my orders, came back down. It's like, how do you know that? It's like, well, at this point you're making excuses for yourself, right? At this point you just gotta put more work into your craft. and understand the why of things instead of just saying things, right? Just talking to the general. Okay, looks like we have closed bullish at the resistance. And we are at a resistance, right? So again, we need a bearish channel closure. It's gonna be this 15-minute candle. I'm looking for sells too if that happens actually. Right with you. Like that, and then boom. Risk free trade, close half, and then runners. This would be ADM. Or sorry, this would be the 7:15. I think this is what's gonna happen. 7:15 candle. 7:30 we open up. ADM candle closes below. ADM candle. 8:30 candle pushes down. So New York open pushes down. This is gonna be a New York candle. This is gonna be a pre-New York. Pre-New York. So just make sure I grab my old move before this. I bought one ETH on a dip yesterday. Nice. Yeah, I think ETH long term is gonna continue up. I believe in the product. NFT is huge, man. That's all ETH. Oh, support created, came back. It's like continue up. Nice. Bitcoin should continue up towards like I think 49, 300 levels around that range, and then it might have some trouble breaking this. But I think once it breaks that, it should continue back up to fill the rest of the range here, back up to the highs. But it must really break above here, and obviously has some trouble here, and it must break above there as well to continue up. This would be the cleanest move you can catch on Bitcoin. This range right there. Yeah, I think on the day when this thing dropped. Oh yeah, this is the liquidity wick, right? Right. This is what it is. On the day when this thing dropped, I think Carlo wanted to get entries in over here somewhere, like 700, but he couldn't. His broker didn't allow the order to go through. Where's the day low? Day low is at 1731. 1738. Okay, 1731.600. Okay, not bad. 1731.600 is gonna be right below there. Nice. Okay. I won a jackpot in a slots last night. Man, you gotta get out of there, man. You gotta get out of there. I feel like everything you make there is bad profits. It's all luck, right? All luck is bad profits. I'm done for Urindles now, are you sure? I better not see you there next week. How much is the jackpot? This guy wins 50 million. 10,000%. So that's about 20k. Alright. No, 2k. Or 5k. Oh, sorry. Okay, I got it. Well, I think the 1 hour broke the highs. Sadly. Okay, that's not bad. I'm pretty happy about that. The worst thing I wanted was price breaks the 1 hour highs and then, or sorry, price respects the 1 hour highs. It's my entries and then comes back down, so it's bearish. But now that we broke the highs, I feel better because it all makes sense now.
I have an idea for gold then.
Yes, what is it? Go talk.
Going 4 hour rather. See how it's flipping now, and everybody be like, okay, it made a bottom wick, it's gonna flip bullish and break this high and stuff. I think it's all fake. It's just like teasing you to take buys. So this 1 hour is gonna close bullish, and then the last 1 hour candle of the 4 hours is gonna flip bearish and make a salary play here, and then you're gonna have this target.
Wait, the 1 hour you said?
Yeah, so
No,
this
sorry,
4
play?
hours flip bullish, yeah, but then on the 1 hour, this 1 hour closes bullish, and everybody gets into buys, and then gold just decides to go the other way and gives you a 1 hour salary play.
It makes sense because if you're going a 1 hour time frame,
just what you draw.
a
If
fake
you
out.
draw on the 30 and 15, you're gonna have a fake out. So this is the sell you want to take.
Oh yeah,
After
yeah.
that.
Uh-huh.
Because then you'll have a 1 hour salary play, 4 hours when the flip bearish again and made a bigger top wick. So then it can continue down. If that happens, I'm gonna take a second entry here.
Like this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I see it too. It makes perfect sense. Plus you have this range too. Even better.
The range 50 pips already, so that's plenty.
Yeah.
More than enough for one trade.
Carlo, someone's not gonna take a buy, and you're gonna be like, Carlo, man, why are you telling me not to take a buys for? The price came out to fill the range. It comes up all the way up to retrace.
To take the buys from the Telegram. I was like, brothers, tomorrow buys, Tuesday sells.
Yeah,
But
makes
it
sense.
makes, like, how much is the range for, let's say if we took the buys, right? When was that? 1st of March.
Hey, wait, you want to take over? I'm
200
gonna make some
pips.
oatmeal.
Go make some old.
Alright.
I'll talk with myself because there's nobody. Sharif is there. I'll talk with myself in the chat, right?
Yeah, you talk to the chat.
Yeah. So yesterday, I just wrote out of joke to take buys, but the reason is because we have a new weekly candle, and if we bearish, I anticipate the weekly candle to make a top wick first, right? So I mean, I didn't take the buys because I'm bearish, but overall, like, I think this is the first candle March. I don't know which one it is, but if you anticipated buys from here to here for the weekly candle to make a top wick, that's like 200 pips. We're only looking for 10 or 20, so you don't need all these 200. But next time when we have like bearish structure and I see the weekly is super bearish, I'll probably enter a smaller position, not even 1%, like something like 0.5% risk, and try to catch those buys too. Mr. CJ.
I like it.
Do you know what we said yesterday for the weekly? Because we bearish, right? And we want to gold to continue bearish. It has to create a top wick somewhere on the weekly or daily. So yesterday, that would be an easy catch, I think. Not 200 pips. It's easy to say now, but we could definitely catch 10 pips on that. Mr. CJ, I won a jackpot on the slots last night from 20 pounds. So how much did you make? 5K? Do you ever gamble, Andre? Casino and stuff?
A few times.
Ooh, look at gold. We can't change the time frame, but on the 15, this is looks like this. It's a bearish candle right now. I think something like this has a top wick. So if this candle closes this way, then you can anticipate to fill this range. Guys, I'll do done. Guys, look at this. Check this out. Check this out.
I just I took a celery play on the 5 minute. Just got 12 pips. About to send it in.
Nice. Yeah. Because I would look like that's how I took my first entry up here. Because I missed the salary play on the 30 minutes. It was somewhere here, I think. Yeah, this one. No, this candle closed below, and this candle had no bottom wick. And I was like, okay, that's my entry. And it went up first. I was like, perfect. And I was like logging in for work and stuff, so this whole move happened like without me. I was like, fuck. But then on the 5 minute, it retraced back, and on the 5 minutes, it gave me a second entry, so I entered again. So you got in here, right? Somewhere here. On the 5 minute. Yeah, it's pretty clean.
Stop loss was like 15 pips. Target was 15 pips. I closed.
If Don is here, if this 1 hour flips bearish, it probably would look for an entry too. You have a runner still, or you close full?
I close full.
Nice.
I'm gonna close full, I think, all week, unless we're below like this range here or something that like makes more sense to me. In this little range, I'm just gonna close full.
Yeah, because I think if it flips bearish and if it continues bearish, I mean, there's what, 3 minutes left. Yeah, if it fills this wick, that's what, 19 pips. Not bad. But ideal entry was here, the one that you caught on the 5 minute. That's it. I think taking a sell right now here, it could be a bit tricky. I mean, even this candle looks promising now to flip bearish. You don't want to risk that. And the stop loss would make no sense. You would have to do random stop loss, like 10 pips or something.
This wick right here made just a really clean 2 5 minute candles. So I knew when we had bearish confirmation at the top or broke the lows, that it was just going to mirror it and do the same thing on the way down. And then this candle would be flipping.
Yeah. Because on gold, like when I watched GJ and EJ, I'd never look at the 5 minute. But
I love it.
On gold,
especially on
it makes
gold,
sense.
when you need to,
yeah,
when you need a 15 minute stop, 15 pip stop loss.
Because gold gives you like a 5 minute candle. That's literally the whole move you're waiting for. Like the 5 minute you caught, the first candle is 22 pips. So, I mean, that's it. But I have a runner. I'm not sure I'll take another trade. I would take it if it played out what Don was talking about. If we made like a resistance again, and then a bearish candle as a fake out, I'd take another sell there. But right now, when it's just bearish, I would just guess, you know, like there is no real support created. So 4% is enough to, man. Beginning of the month.
Agree, bro. I agree. Just chill.
Don's gonna come back and he's gonna tell you he took a trade from the toilet right here. Right here, stop loss, break even. Yeah, like, ooh, guys, did I miss that? Man. Like, when you draw it this way, right, the trade makes no sense. Just by when you look at the lines, the risk reward is like, it makes no sense. This and this here. No, I like last month I had like a lot of winning trades, but it's just because I traded mostly the New York session. I didn't really trade London at all. Every now and then.
You do better during New York.
Yeah, so I think especially on gold, has bigger moves. Is this what you like? I was on a call as well. Did you talk about this candle here? When it closes like this, had like no top wick.
Yep.
The wick is super big, and then when this candle flips bullish, it would be like.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't trade this way, but yeah, this candle like this has a huge wick, bigger than the body. Definitely 10 pips in this, man. How you like gold? You started with gold what, last week?
I started with gold last week.
33%.
And in 5 days of trading gold, I think not even in 4 days of trading gold, I caught like over 200 pips. I caught 100 pips on gold on Friday. And then I caught like, I don't know, 60, 70 on Thursday. I caught 20 last night. Just caught 13 right now. I mean, it's different beast. As long as you have your stops right. Like we were talking before, I don't think having a 40 pip stop loss to lock in 10 pips is worth it to me. So then when you drop down on a smaller time frame, like a 5 minute, and you have like a 15 pip stop, what I just had, to me, it just makes a lot more sense.
You have a good entry, like
gold
even
is,
this.
Gold
right?
is gone, bro. Look at this.
Yeah, but
Holy
even if you
shit.
took a sell here and be like, oh, salary play, like this is already 20 pips. It looks small, but when you look at the range like this on EJ, this is 4 pips, right? When you look at the candles, EJ is like ugly as fuck.
It also doesn't move.
Yeah, but you just have to be like super disciplined. Take your profits, leave a runner if you want, but overall, I think gold is the winning pair. Maybe it's easy to trade it right now because it's very bearish.
What happened?
I draw your entry. I said you'd take an entry when this candle flips bearish, the 1 hour, but I hoped you're gonna take it while you're taking a shit on the toilet or something.
No, I was making oatmeal. I was eating it. Shoot, I think we missed the butter entry that we're waiting for up here. Oof.
You missed it.
Yeah, I missed it. You guys both caught it?
I caught it.
You got runners right now or no?
Nah, I closed full.
How long was I gone for? I was gone for like 5 minutes, I swear.
You were gone for like 4 minutes, bro.
4 minutes it happened?
You were,
like it happened within 15
yeah,
minutes.
you were.
I was not expecting a move to happen. Like, I'm probably gonna close bearish here. Alright, looks like we're gonna continue down here, I think. I think we'll get, oh man, 50-minute closures in 12 minutes. We're not gonna survive that. This thing's gonna come down towards this range here on this candle. Let's see. One hour of breaking lows. Interesting. Damn, Carlos, get in. Car get in? Yeah, this count's gone. Look at this count's gone. 1 hour flip bearish. Continue down here. I think if you enter here, it'll be considered an impulse entry.
Do you guys get in those random calls for like, I don't know where those people get my number. I get a call like this every few days, like for trading, for my latest inquiry in Forex, in cryptocurrency and stuff. I didn't make an inquiry, bro. People just calling me. I don't even fucking know where they get my number from. It's insane. I was like, I never made an inquiry. Like, I'm currently working, so I can't talk right now. I know you're busy. I'm busy too, but I'm gonna make it so quick. You can't get rid of them. I just have to hang up.
Just hang up. That's what I did.
Jesus Christ, like, where the fuck they get those information? Like, you can't just randomly type in my number. They had to find it somewhere. Don, your trade is gone.
Yeah, I want this 15 close, but it's gonna come down.
Your trade was the 1 hour flipping bearish.
I was gone for 4 minutes, man, making oatmeal.
Well,
I not expected to do this.
It'd be faster, my
15
brother.
and 30 both don't have top wicks though.
When I left, it was like this. When I left, it was like that. Oh shoot, what is this? Oh yeah, this is the runner. The position. Dude. Man. That's alright. Wait for a 15-minute close, get more sells below here. Fine. If I have a non-regular broker account, just sold your phone number. my friend.
Epistone's regulated.
What happened to I should not. Hey, look at this 15 no top wick, 30-minute no top wick, a 1 hour has a wick though. Yeah.
I mean,
so where you say my entry was? Whoa. The entry that I
this
missed.
candle is flipping bearish. This was the flip of the 1 hour as well.
Oh
This is the
my
30
God.
minute. Going the 1 hour.
Yeah.
It was bullish, it flipped bearish, so here, so that's
your
why.
liquidity wick. Yeah.
I thought you'll take it. I thought you in the toilet.
My phone was downstairs, upstairs. I was just making my own meal. I'm like, I'm just gonna finish this food. I'm like, wait, why do I feel like JJ told me to move? I go back upstairs, check my phone. I'm like, oh shoot, thing came down to fill the range.
Because the thing is, even if it flips bullish because it has no top wick, it doesn't matter, because if your entry was here and you took your 10 pips, break even, whatever, you wouldn't really care. You have a risk-free trade, you took 50%.
Look at the 5 minutes on flip here. Oh, look at this. Look at the fake on the 5 minute earlier too. This came
That's where Andre got in here, I think.
Yeah, that's a good entry. You got runners right now?
Yeah.
Nah, I closed full.
It's full.
Fun. Cat's gonna drop down here. We break the lows. We're entering this range here. I believe we're gonna come down and fill it. How big is this range? 27 pips. Eight minutes left for his closure. I don't. One thing I want to do though is I took an entry earlier, get in here off an impulse, right? Because the impulse for me is just getting in without a closure, right? And then price comes back, ends up closing back into range, and I'd be like, fuck, I should just wait for a closure. So I'm just gonna stay out. Worst case, we get entries down here because again, like we have plenty of arrows to enter off today. Plenty of areas. This is the first area, which is my earlier one. This is the second area. This is the third area. This is the fourth area you can enter. So
This 5 minute breaks a low. It's about to just drop.
yeah, I'm actually gonna finish my oatmeal. I have 8 minutes left, so I'm not gonna have FOMO or anything.
You know
yeah,
what
there you go.
will be a good entry?
So take over.
On the 4 hour. That's what I look for. At least you catch 10 pips. When you go on the 4 hour, thing that happens often. Like if this daily candle flips bearish, it's gonna happen when we break the previous 4 hour lows. So 4 hour. Oh yeah, so this here, see if we break this low, that's gonna be the flip. I think it's here, right here. If we break this low, the daily candle is gonna flip bearish. And then when the daily candle flips bearish after a huge push like this, it's gonna have like a huge top wick like this, something like this, I think. And then just like, now it's too ugly, wait, draw it again. It's gonna be like this. The daily candle is gonna look like this. Huge top wick. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Oof.
Huge top wick, and then it's gonna flip bearish. That's gonna be the break of the previous 4 hour low to fill this wick. Like I'm sure we can all get 10 pips in that.
Most definitely.
I highly doubt it's gonna flip bearish and flip up bullish straight away. At least 10 pips on that. There's no way it doesn't give us 10 pips. So I'll look for that.
Yep. Oh man, my runner's still going right here. Jeez. Hey guys, so on Friday's trade, I had a runner position, right? I had a 5 lot from earlier, right? So we calculated because I was planning to hold that position because I took a position earlier that day, so I risked profits or whatever. So I was planning to hold that 5 lot without closing anything risk free until I think it was 17 areas around this area from like up here. Just because that day I really anticipated the daily count to continue down off the weekly or whatever, right? If that trade would have hit my TP, that would have been my biggest trade up to date. I closed, managed everything. My biggest trade, but I hit my break even by like 20 pips. Huh? You took a buy? No. No one took a buy here. If you took a buy, you need to reevaluate. Whoever took a buy. Why aren't you looking at DJ? GJ? I am looking at GJ. There's nothing happening. And we're waiting for buys above 149.230, right? So whatever happens in this range is useless. You can anticipate buys from the bottom of the range here, right? But preferably, this is kind of, I'd rather wait for a breakout. This is kind of just choppy in this area. So I'm looking at it, but we know where it's at right now, right? But it's not where we want to, like, we're not really anticipating anything here. Yeah, the impulse entry would have been pretty clean. I mean, it would have been the impulse, would it? 5 minute here. It was kind of planned 5 minute, I guess. You know, it's slow. This range here, entry here. Not bad. Okay. So I'm gonna put that as trades called for Carlo then. Where is that? Where's it from? 1740. The sells he called.
No, Andre took a sell here. I called the sell only on the 1 hour flip bearish or 30 minute flip bearish. I just said you would take it.
I sent it into the chat, Don. I don't know where, it's probably further back there.
Andre had an entry here. I said you would take this if it flips bearish. But I'd say that 4 hour, when the daily flips bearish, that's what I'm gonna take. Like those 10 pips. I think that's like promised land.
Someone said mouse have a 50% fib, trace upwards. Right. Yeah, it could happen. Both sells 20 pips, I'll say. I'll leave it as that. Fine. Yes, there for it.
Up on the 5 minute for a second, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Alexandro Bell. This guy is like, I think he's the nicest guy that you could probably random meet. Like,
we gotta bring him to the Zoom call.
Yeah, man. He's a guy that's always like nice, polite, motivating. No matter what, if the guy loses like 2K, he's just like, he's back again. Super kind, super nice. Might be a girl too, you never know. It's a fake name. Alexandro Bello. But that's Andre's brother. It must be Italian or something. No? Isn't Bello or something?
He's Spain. No, he's Latin.
I was gone for 4 minutes. Taking my food. I was not expecting. I was honestly expecting this kind of close bullish. Okay, you know what? I have another 15 minutes for a next kind of close bearish. So, fortunately, Carlo fell in love.
Danny is Spanish.
Hey,
Danny,
my question.
wrote something.
Why no fibs? Cause yeah, I know the reason behind fibs, right? You draw a fib here. You really gotta understand the meaning behind fibs. What is a fib? So at PRZ level, vice versa zone levels, 61, 38, right? But why? You draw a fib from here to here. This gives you 38, 61, 100. You would have took 3 entries by now. Why don't you just remove the fib, right? Because off a fib, you're going off of just an indicator. It's like, it's just telling you whatever. But when you go off of what you actually see, like if you see, why don't you just wait for, you know, a support to be created, like visually see it. It could be anywhere. It could be up here at 38. It could be here to 61, or it could be down here at 100. But once you see that, you can take the bias maybe going up to retrace the move, right? Why don't you just wait for that instead? Wait for, like in this case, you have no bullish candle in sight here. So why don't you just wait for these to happen to take their bias instead of waiting for a fib, right? All that's showing you is just like those 3 entries you could take, those 3 levels, right? And on a small time frame, I mean, there is a support here, support being created right here on a 61, support being created on a 38 or whatever, right? But again, it's like, why don't you just wait for the price to actually show you that support's being created, and you know we have some bullish structure at the bottom support to continue up. That's my question. I mean, that's it. I used to use fibs too. I feel like that'd be a better way to use them though. Wait for support to be created, get that bullish candle as support, take buys going back up to retest the highs, right? But then at that point, you don't need fibs anymore. I feel it's like a personal trainer. That's what it is. It's like the
Preach.
yeah, it's like a baby trainer or personal trainer. Once you understand what it is, you don't need it anymore. Take the training wheels on a bike too, right? You take those off, you're good. You're risk free.
Everyone's progression is different though. I got clients that I like having a trainer.
I mean, I
Even
like
though they
having a
know
trainer.
what a bicep curl is, or what a squat is, they know how to perform it. They still like having someone there to help guide them through it.
If I ever do not need a personal trainer, it'll probably be because I just want to listen to music with headsets on. Just be my zone. No, like yeah, I used to use fibs too. When I first started, I just started questioning them. I'm like, why am I getting stopped out these? Like, what's a confirmation? Show me that 6-1 is a buy or 38 to buy it, right? Aside from the fact that someone told me that in the past, I started questioning it, and that's when I started to figure out the whys for things. Started asking stuff whys. There's just too many gaps in the fibs. Too many questions being asked. Oh, my bad, Sam Yan. I look at a chart for you. Yeah, my bad. Just got tagged all three of us. Okay. My bad, man. Still below there. This is gold. 15-minute time frame. Yeah, I'm looking for the same thing. Perfect. Yep. You want you know, price to close below the range here. I think it was you who sent me a message on Friday, right? I think it was you. Yeah. Close below here. Take sales coming down. Yeah. Sorry, wrong color. Boom. Boom. Perfect. Oh, I'm gonna make a video on that today, actually. Good idea. Hey, and yeah, I think if you were to use that, I think what happened here is price would push up here, because what's happening is we're starting to find support. We can actually go up to create a resistance, like so, right? And then at the resistance, once you close bearish at resistance, we can look to continue back down to retest the lows again, and that'll be your entry. So if you enter off fib, you'll see this. You'll enter off here, and you'll be like, yeah, price is going up. It's not continue up. But if you don't look at price action, look at the structure, you notice that price is on one bearish trend here. You won't see this. You won't see the fake out. Once the candle closes bearish, you won't see that. You'll just see it as some type of liquidity wick, whatever, to go up. But high chance it's gonna happen here to come back down to retest to follow the structure. I'll actually want this to happen so that we have a bigger range to catch. We have this range as well, the original range that we wanted. But this will be on a 15-minute time frame, I believe. Yeah, 15 minutes doing it. Perfect. Man said risk free. Yeah. I'm kind of upset that I left for 4 minutes, man. What happened? Let me go back on the stream and watch. Oh, right there, Carlo. He drew the lines out. He gave you as that entry.
No real support created. So 4% is enough to beginning of the
Agree,
month.
bro. I agree. Just chill.
Gonna come back and he's gonna tell you he took a trade
No, I didn't.
from the toilet.
I didn't take a trade from a
Yeah,
toilet.
yes.
I did not take it. I wish I took it.
Yeah, you wish you were on the toilet and not making old
Oh
ones,
my
then you would have a
god.
chance to take it. You're like, ooh guys, did I miss that? Man.
If I took it, I would have sent a signal for it. Oh, it's gone. I don't know why I didn't bring my phone. I usually would. I just want to relax, you know.
You need a little phone stand, bro. Is what you.
Okay. Oh, nice. It played out after. Oh shit, yeah, perfect. Yeah. Nice, sub below. Clean. Yeah, the sell stop, I guess. Good. Makes sense. Yeah, the 1 hour flip bearish there, 1 hour broke the lows. That's when I came back. I think I came back here when you entered. I came back and I saw the 1 hour breaking the lows. I just didn't want to take it at the time because when I first came back, I just take a trade like that. I was like, whoa, it's like an impulse? Like, what is that? Oh, that's how you guys would question it. You just saw it, Dia? What you got going on here? Oh. Okay, not bad. This kind of has no bound wick, though. Be careful. But the 1 hour and 30 minutes still open, I believe. Let's check. Yeah, 1 hour flipping bearish. That's pretty clean. Makes sense. 15, yeah. 30-minute start play makes sense. Just careful. Price on like still overall you're still bullish, but this could happen, yeah. Yes. Makes sense, makes sense. This gold G is very choppy in this ranger. I don't like it. Carlo, do you know what this is? You know what this is.
Before.
You know what this
This
is.
thing we see after every fucking stream. It goes
Every
down,
stream.
it goes up, it creates resistance somewhere. Could be here, could be here, and then you take a sell again. And then it goes lower.
There's every
And then it takes
day.
resistance. And then you take a sell on the first bearish candle and it goes lower. Gold moves like it's in love, it just respects everything. It just goes down and up, down.
Also, it's been pretty volatile lately too. Like it's not always like this though. Like some days it'll be like GJ.
I
don't think you guys experienced that yet. You and
I look at
Andre.
the 4 hour. I think the 4 hour is the strongest confirmation for gold. I don't know why, at least I see it this way.
Yep.
Because when this candle closes and we bearish, you know the first candle that opens gonna make a top wick, right? So if you see it's pushing up, you just wait for it, and then when it forms resistance on 15 minute, 5 minute, 30 minute, whatever, first bearish candle, you take a sell because you want this current candle then to flip bearish. I don't want to pick that too, but I think that makes sense. So 4 hour closes in an hour. Next one opens bullish, creates resistance, you take a sell because it will eventually flip bearish to fill this range. That's how I see it. And then I just look at like 15, 5 minute, 30 minute.
Someone asked you a question, Carlos. Should we sell gold now?
No, brother, don't sell gold now. I wouldn't sell it now. It could fill that wick, but I wouldn't like it.
I think if
like,
the 30
it's
minute
not the
closes
safest
below
sell,
here
like,
and the 15 minute start play, I'm taking myself.
Yeah. That's a good sell.
Like right here. If you close like this, below, 30 minute closes below 1738. Oh, 1738. And then the 15 minute time from here, start play coming down, I'm taking that position. That's my sell, start play. That's what I'm waiting for.
then you'll have a big fill on the 1 hour, 30-minute as well. But
Yep.
right now, if he take a sell right now, like he doesn't know how far this candle is gonna retrace back. When you look at what was it, the 15-minute?
Mhm.
Like it doesn't mean just because it created like it's a weak bullish candle on the 15 and on the 5-minute it looks like it's gonna flip bearish or whatever. It doesn't mean it's just gonna flip here. This 15-minute candle, it could create resistance here. So if he takes a sell, and that's what, 1738, that's 30 pips, my friend. So I think just wait. I like this one though. The salary play on the 15 and the 30-minute closes bearish. 1 hour closes bearish. I think that's pretty clean too. See my straight lines?
I was
I
flexing
don't know,
straight
man.
lines.
Yeah, I don't think it's my mouse. I just think it's my hand. It's like, it's a very calm hand.
1738.
That's what we're waiting for, right there, below there.
1738.
All right,
1738.
we're at 1738. This is the only day you can use that.
Why does he say that on every song?
What does it mean? It's like military time something, right? What is it?
I don't know, man.
538?
To me,
538?
to me, it sounds like he's trading gold. I don't know what he's doing, but 44, 45, weeks 9. Yeah. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Yeah,
Thursday,
551. Can I take a look? Sure.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, okay, not bad. Yeah, you have like a support being created here. If we break below there, you can come down towards here. That's a good sell entry. Yeah, makes sense. If I wait for a closure below, I wouldn't take it because I'm not looking for sells. I'm looking for buys above here, but it'll make complete sense. Like this will make sense as well. It's just the probability of playing out is lower than the buys. Doesn't mean it's a bad trade though. It's still a good trade. I'll send you smaller risk in this trade.
Did Joe Biden have coronavirus already?
Oh, yo, guys, I have 3 minutes left, BRB.
Did he? Did the president of the United States have coronavirus already? The new one?
I didn't
You know,
know.
when Trump got it last time, I think gold melted like, and I saw it somewhere on one stream. I don't know what's the name of the guy. He waited for this. He said like, I knew he's gonna get it eventually. And then when he got like COVID or something, gold melted or whatever the story was. So I'm thinking if Joe Biden gets COVID as well, that'd be great. I mean, for gold, not for him. But that makes sense.
Look at the chat, girl.
Who's Prince Philip, brother? I don't know, man. It's gonna drop. It's gonna drop the same way Prince Philip drops. I don't know. I don't know who the fuck that is. Queen's husband. Oh. Alright. I don't know, man. I think I gotta watch the Netflix show first, then I can give you an answer on that. I don't know what's his influence on that, but Bobby Schmurder is out. Alexandro Bell, he's out, man. We're trying to get him on the controller FX Zoom to trade with us, but not interested. There you go, Wix9 told you.
I'm back. Okay, so
And I think Bobby Shmurda's gonna be a hype again because he didn't snitch. So everybody's gonna be like, Bobby the King. Something.
has to be relevant after
Tell
5
us,
years in prison.
Don.
Yeah, but same thing's gonna happen to TK, and same thing's gonna happen to YMW Melly. I believe they've been in jail too. It's funny because the other day I was showing Carl some music, like a couple weeks ago, and Carl was like, "Yo, how come all the rappers you listen to are either dead or in jail?" I'll show him like TK,
Every time he shows me
YMW
someone, I'd
Melly.
be like, okay, is he dead, alive, like prison, or where is he?
Hey, I think GJ here.
Shit.
Sorry, gold here. 1 hour close with no bottom wick. Or sorry, not no bottom wick, but 1 hour close bearish at support. I believe this candle's gonna come down to fill the wick, but I don't think it's gonna happen within this candle. I think what's gonna happen is price here has no top wick. It's probably gonna continue up here. Create a steeper top wick for price for the 1 hour to continue down later on. So it might look like this at one point, and then once it flips bearish and has that top wick, I'll look for sells on a smaller time frame. So hopefully something like this will happen, right? And then on a smaller time frame, I'll look for sells on the 15-minute below the support here, like the server player or something. I need a top wick on the 1 hour. I definitely need that. Is that a top wick there? That's a nib. I wouldn't consider that a top wick, but what do you think, Andre? No top wick expert.
I think this previous 30-minute has no top wick as well.
Yeah.
And I think that what you just said is that it might come down a little bit, but I think we're gonna eventually push up, break this high, and then we're gonna push back down and come all the way down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay out. I'm gonna wait.
If it happens,
So be it.
I'm happy for gold. I'm happy for gold today. But if you know, if
Yeah.
I'm not gonna look for entries out because I want to be comfortable in that position. I don't want to shit my pants worrying about this kind of have no top wick here in that position. All right, so. Oh man, I wish my runner would have went. Now's the time where people would say, "Hey Don, well, why wouldn't you have just, you know, if he does your entry up there, why didn't you just leave your original stop because it would have given more room to breathe?" What the fuck does that mean? Give him more room to breathe. Like, it makes no sense, man. That's just called being, you don't have a planned stop loss and you just giving up room to breathe because you just don't know where to put your stop loss. That's what it means. But come on, guys. You know, yeah, managers, and be real to yourself.
You ready for the trade?
Yes. Which one?
Candle makes top wick. Flips bearish again. 15 minutes out of play. I'll take that.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for.
Because if I said the daily when it flips bearish it gets 10 pips, but if I anticipate the daily already to flip bearish, I can catch this too. Like there's no point for me to wait for the price to get down here. But I think that's a good trade.
I'm right with you there, man.
What happened with what's this guy's name? YNW
Melly, you know him?
Why? Who did he kill? And
Search
why?
up a song. Search up his song on YouTube. I can't play it, but search up "Murder on My Mind."
I know. I listened to that one. I like
Yeah.
that song.
And
Did he kill his fucking friend?
this video's about just search up his story or some shit on YouTube. You'll find it.
It's a garbage friend. I don't want a friend like this. Killing his friend. Footage. Ooh, shit. Okay. Now YouTube's gonna take me to a completely different world. Like I'm gonna end up in like crypto kitties and like how to lose weight fast with these 6 exercises, 8 packs in 3 days and shit. That's where I end up every single time.
I like to see
breaks
me when
my
I was a little
heart.
kid.
Breaks my heart because I don't know where to get out. Where's the exit button? Like, be like, just take me out of it.
By the way, guys, if you guys enjoyed the stream so far, if you guys enjoying Carlos' commentary, leave a like on the stream, man. He did a very good job taking over for me when I was eating my oatmeal. Him and Andre and everyone else involved in a call.
There was a comment I saw once on YouTube. I ended up in like grenades, like someone's, I don't know, war zone, grenades, completely somewhere wrong. I ran from music and trading to some area in, I don't know, wherever.
You have ADHD
throwing
like
grenades. And someone just wrote in the comments, is like, shit, I'm on the wrong side of the YouTube again. Where is the nearest exit? I laughed my ass off. I was like, oh my. Mind on my murder.
30-minute time frame here. You have GJ here, not bad. Okay. Closure below there, below 8 and 50 SMA. 30-minute close below. Yeah. So stops just 30-minute highs, 20 pips. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm being real with you here. You know how to do all of this already. You know what this is. 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 You have plans already. You don't need this. You don't need this. Right? It shows nothing. You know that once you break below here, you know that it's gonna come down to here. You know that, right? You said so in the text here. So you don't need the estimate to confirm that for you. Alright, the estimate, if anything, is gonna confuse you most of the times. So it makes complete sense. Entry once you close below, the last period is kinda high, target here, take profit here, right? Clean setup. But you don't need that. That's a well labeled chart. I really like that one. Best chart of the day. No offense, Carlo. I remember Carlo was the first one ever in my chat to send the cleanest chart of all time. I'm like, wow. That was like the way he just, because people want to send charts, they send charts like this. It looks like what is this, man? Like I want like a well proportionate, clean. I can see the candles clearly. I can see like the structure, everything. Errors that are point, I can see all clearly. But some people send charts like this. And it looks like this. No offense to everyone who does it. Nothing wrong with it. I love your charts, but man, you have an arrow going from like here, with a big ass arrow with a small ass text cells below here, like, come on, guys. You guys know better than that. Mission when you focus more on GJ. I mean, we're focused on GJ, but what's there to focus on? You want to watch a dry paint on a wall? Paint drying on the wall, that's what it is right now. Like there's like I'm looking at GJ, man, don't get me wrong. But what is this? Like we know that's in the range here. Like I'm looking for buys above here. Right? And when it gets up there, when we actually form that structure, I will then look for buys going up. But like what's there to watch here, Like I'll look for buys here. Perfect, boutique buys. But what's there to watch here? There's nothing to watch here. Yeah, exactly, whatever this guy's drawn here. Sleepy, XX, it's just there's nothing on GJ right now. Yeah, just like a barcode, exactly. Just like a barcode. What's there to watch? it's like just a range. Like I guarantee if I watch GJ like this for the whole stream, you guys are gonna leave. You're gonna leave yourself telling me to watch GJ. You're gonna leave. You're like, oh, this is boring. Well, no shit, it's boring. Look at the way it's forming.
I think people have high expectations for it. Everyone wants, GJ to be like the most volatile pair. And last week, I moved there in London. Didn't move there in New York much. Doesn't look like it really wants to move much now. Don't trade it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get caught in the range here too, right? Okay, top wick has been formed. Okay, I see you. Top wick has been formed. If you re-break the lows, I'm taking my sells. I spent a whole week focused on GJ 2 weeks ago. I almost broke even because I didn't take a trade. That's funny. Let's watch the grass grow. Hey, you guys ever watch you grow? Like you yourself? Someone asked me that before. You should just see my Bitcoin chart. I bought 1/11th of a penny. Damn. It was a long time ago. A very long time ago. I think I was still a baby at the time when Bitcoin was at a penny. I was like 7 years old. How big is this range going down? Okay, nice. I actually like the way gold's pushing up here because the 1 hour time frame has a steeper wick. I'd rather have a steeper wick. Not too steep, but like decent. Like this is fine. This right here is fine as well. Up here, that's when it gets a little big stops. Because this wick determines your stops, right? I think we should watch a teaser clip from the course update. I got some videos, but maybe for another day. Maybe Friday or something. By the way, we just changed our prices for our signals. It was Carlos' idea. He done. I think you should do monthly plans, man, instead of lifetime plans. And also, people are asking me for monthlies as well. Everything's just gonna explode with clean moves every session. Wish it worked like that way. I thought I did at first, but we learned now. Okay. Yeah, I'll answer that question for you. That's not a stupid question. That might be a newbie question, but it's not a stupid question. But could you explain why each time I buy or sell, the profit always starts at minus? Okay, so entries each time. Okay, so when you enter a trade, let's say this is your price line. You have spreads, and your spreads will look like this. It'll be dotted lines, well, on your MT5, whatever it is, right? That's your spread. So let's say your spread is 2 pips and you're entering a sell here. If you have a sell stop here, your sell stop will get activated here. But your spreads, like when you enter position, you're in the spreads right now. Until price goes down 2 pips and covers up for your spreads, you won't be in profit. Alright, so you enter here, you have 2 pip spread from here to here. This is your spread line. The moment we get down to here, that's when you'll be in profit, but not here. It may look like it, but it's because of the spreads, right? So gold's too hard to read. I think gold's the same thing to read, man. Gold's candles don't change, right? The same way I trade gold, the same way I trade GJ. Nothing changes at all. Follow the trend, wait for clean traffic, catch a clean traffic, other ranges. Right, same thing. Follow the trend, trend's bearish. Catch clean traffic, wait for breakers other ranges, I got a sell stop placed here on gold, right here at 1735, 746. My stop loss for that sell stop is probably gonna be this candle high. So if this is a candle high, that's my sell stop. I'm about a 40 pip stop for around like 55 pip target. Obviously, we'll match trade, obviously, right, as price goes up or price goes down. So.
And you keep it after because the 15 minutes about to close in what, 5 seconds?
Oh, you think about sells on this kind of close, right?
No, I was thinking if, because it's not the salary play anymore, right? Because the 15 minute didn't break the low. I think the sells are still valid, but you see the support that you drawn?
Yeah.
The 15 closed above with the bottom wick, and the current 15 has no top wick right now.
15 has no bottom wick? What do you mean?
No, the
Oh,
current 15
yeah,
has
yeah.
no top wick. I don't know, man. I'd love it to make like a resistance somewhere here, and then a bearish candle. That'd be like the cleanest.
Yeah, I didn't realize 15 was gonna close there. I'm actually gonna delete the sell stops, guys.
Yeah.
Because it's not a starter play anymore. If you take a sells on that sell stop, it's gonna be called an impulse entry off the break of this low. That's an impulse, right? That's not the starter play. That'll be a whole completely different trade, and I'm not gonna be comfortable being in that position, especially with this 15 the way it opened up. At this point, I'm gonna wait for a closure below here in the 15-minute time frame, below 1737. And the thing is, the 1 hour is still open here. 30 minutes still open here. But yeah. Price don't respect the support. Probably gonna continue up to create resistance somewhere, and you look to continue down. That'll be the better sells to take. I suppose the spreads the higher the candles, right? So the higher the candle, the higher start. No. Spreads have nothing to do with that. Spreads are your broker spreads. Like your broker controls the spreads. That has nothing to do with the charts. Nothing at all. A candle wick could be literally 180 pips. Your spreads will still be 2 pips. Right? You have 2 lines. Check your broker. You have 2 lines in the charts. An ask line and a spread line, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, whatever Alexander Bello said. Can we see gold pushed up for a quick look at a monthly open? I mean, thing is, right? Thing is, the monthly got a wick now. The monthly has a wick. Once this monthly flips bearish here, I think it's gonna continue down. Goes range, and that's why I say 1600, right? Like last week. This is the wick. It retests off of minor resistance. If you flip here and you break the lows this week, high chance you have to come down. High chance. It doesn't have to be too steep, right? It doesn't have to be like this. Last month's wick was like this like I think it was like the same kind of distance too. I think once it flips and breaks the low, that's when we'll say, okay, yeah, this is the monthly wick. We should just continue down now. Should be pretty clean. Oh, GJ. I'm not looking for sells today. I'm not looking for sells at all. But I mean, yeah, you could be right, because I also did notice that the 4 hours are fake out here, right? You have a resistance being formed there. Support being formed. Range. We're kind of breaking back into it. We're probably gonna fill it. I'm just not comfortable taking sells today. At all. I'll take buys though. Above 149, 230. Yeah, it's good that this count is coming up here. It's good. We can maybe come up towards 1742 and we take sells up there coming down once that resistance gets created. How big is this range on GJ? I mean, shit. This is 20 pip range. You have 13 pips here. Low there is gonna be 24 pips. Not bad. Hey, I can't pronounce your name. Indura? Also, another thing is the spreads, like what it does is the broker, that's the way of the broker taking your money, like the commissions basically. You get charged for commissions and then you get charged for the spreads. You don't actually pay the spreads, but when you're in a trade, it technically collects that profit that your spread takes. The extra, 2 pips, pretty much, extra pip or 2 every time you take a position. And if a broker takes no spreads, then that just means it takes a whole lot of commissions. Probably like $100 for a 1-lot trade or something with no spreads. Ooh, 30-minute close in 8 minutes here. I'm looking at this. If a 30-minute can close below the support, I think these would be nice. 30-minute close below here like this. Carlo, what do you see happening here, Carlo? I think it's gonna come down here. Oh yeah. It's gone.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
That'll be your impulse entry. That'll be your impulse entry.
It's gone.
6 L's coming down. How big are stops here? 830. I'm actually gonna take an entry here. After breaking those lows, I'm expecting price to continue down here. 1 hour candles were stop loss high, so current 1 hour candles. And then my target is gonna be roughly around here. That's the trade I'm taking. 1 hour has then, 1 hour has created the top wick. It's flipping bearish now. Should continue down.
How big's your stop loss?
Like 4 pips.
You got 10 pips right now, right?
Yep.
Nice.
I want to wait for his channel
Nice
to close
trade,
though. To manage it. Yep. I've seen it too many times happen on Friday. I want to see how this account closes. We have 7 minutes left for account closure. I think this account's gonna drive down though. Should drive completely down towards that level. I'm gonna actually move my stops to break even, make it a risk-free trade, and take it down towards TP.
Nice. Nice.
Closing half of my positions and letting this thing run.
Nice, bro. Good trade.
I want to see how far it's gonna drive down. I think if you get a closure in 6 minutes below this support, it should just continue to come down. But this is where you start to see some trouble at that minor support. Ideally, you wouldn't want it to hit entry, but I mean.
You pop a 5 and a 3.
No.
and a
I popped the
3.
5.
2 and a 3.
2 and 3.
Close.
Yeah, no, not
Close
8.
3.
Yeah, I can't pop 8 on gold
Pops
yet.
5.
Yeah, I popped 5, man. Just a 5.
I got you.
I didn't have time to pop a 5 and a 3 in that case.
I know. As soon as you said it's coming down, I went to go unmute myself, and then it just shot down.
Yeah. Right? It's because like the 4-hour candle, or the 1 hour candle came down, created a lower layer, came back up on the 15, right? And then once the candle came down, rebroke those lows again. I'm like, yeah, this candle's gonna drop down. This is the same entry I kind of took on Friday, but instead on Friday's entry, I took an entry on the opening of the candle. Instead, I took an entry right here. Remember that entry that you guys talked about with me? You guys saying you guys didn't feel too good about it? It was this entry pretty much, the Friday one. This is what I was trying to draw earlier, where price creates support, and resistance, and then it has like that little range to go down, and they're usually on discount, usually flies down without, you know, rejecting or retracing. Right then. That's kind of a complex entry, but. Nice. If you guys like that trade, it's a pretty quick trade. There's no drawdown whatsoever. Yes, and go ahead and leave a like on the streams. Let's hope we can get TP here though. TP would be great. Lovely. That was basically a risk-free trade off the start. Came down 10 pips. However you manage it, right? Stops to break even, whatever it is. Hey, Andre, you in that? I see you touching your phone, looking at your phone.
Nah. This is
you're
this
not
phone
in
right
it.
here is none of your business.
Okay.
Honestly, I missed it, man.
No, you got entry
I missed
earlier
it.
though. You
I
got
missed
entry
it.
earlier.
Now, yeah, I got like 40 pips today.
Yeah,
already,
fuck
so I'm
man,
good.
you're great. You're doing good.
Yeah, I'm goody.
Oh guys, we're breaking this wick. This from
I do
here
think this can't.
to here, there should be a TP.
Yeah.
Once we
I do
break
think
below
this is
here,
gonna push though.
it's gonna push in that range. But we really gotta break below there. Let's see. We have 3 minutes left for his 30 candle to close. I want to hit it before the 30-minute candle opens up, because once the 30-minute candle opens up, it's gonna create a high, a low wick, and it might stop us out at break even. So I'll hope
This is
it's
a
gonna
break
drive.
of the 4-hour as well. So
Sorry.
this thing is this is a wick to fill this whole area here on a 4-hour or a daily candle, I think.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, broke below there. Daily. Yeah, D flip bearish. Okay. That's your liquidity wick now. That's your liquidity wick now, right? That's the candle that you could imagine that you did kind of come down like this now to fill that range on a 30-minute time frame. It all makes sense now.
I still have that runner.
Oh
the
shit, you do?
first one. And it's like
Wow.
0.06 lot or something, but it's still like 1.5% in profit.
That's
What's
good.
crazy because the entry is up here somewhere. But I think like this is what we said, the 4-hour breaks the 4-hour low, the daily candle flips bearish.
Huh?
Oh, it's this way. Shit, this way. And then hopefully it's gonna fill this wick down here. That'd be great. You have what, 20 pips already? Did you close partial?
I closed half already in my positions, yeah.
Nice.
I closed half and
Nice.
then got a
Good.
runner here.
Nice trade. Chat is happy too.
Good trade. Good day today, guys. I told you guys Monday was gonna be a good day for gold, right? Just because the way the day closed, Wix9 got into Wix9 is lying his third blunt of the day today or something.
Nah, I didn't get in on gold, but I
Oh.
just closed 30 pips on GJ.
Oh shit, GJ2 came down. Nice. Good stuff. Yeah. I wasn't interested in the sells, but it was clean.
I mean, yeah, when it started happening and like I was a little skeptical of the gold stops.
4
So I
pips.
saw GJ
Yeah.
happening. I don't care. I took 30 on GJ. I'm happy as well. Yo, honestly, I fucking love trading. I love doing this. Not like even when I was losing money, I love doing it. Like I thank God every day. I don't even thank God. I just think whatever. Like thank this higher power existence for putting me through every failure I've ever had to bring me to trading. Like if I didn't try all those other things and businesses and like hire the people I've hired and like meet the people I know and failed where I failed, I would have never got to trading. So I'm thankful for every fail I've ever had because it brought me to this and this. Like it brought me to something that I love doing. Like I wake up in the morning and rush to charts. I rush to you know, for the camaraderie on channel, for just, you know, for people that understand me outside of this trading life. Because like once you're done trading and you go into the real world, it's like, what do you do? I trade. It's like, oh, great, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, so there's like a camaraderie and understanding here. Like what we're doing, we all have the same goal, and I love doing this.
Yeah.
Plus the fact that I've gotten good at it. It's like big motivator. But like I would have never been here had I succeeded in any of my other businesses and ventures before, and I would have been
That's true.
miserable, and I don't think I would have been as good at it as I am at trading.
Yep.
So, yeah. Be happy for the failures. Life makes you that much stronger. You know, because this when it's all said and done, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna say? It's like, oh, I got $1 million. Great. How did you get there? How did you get there? That's what's gonna be important. People don't care what you're gonna have in your pocket. People are gonna care how you got there.
Yep, I totally agree with that. Like that energy.
You're about to hit that TP. It's gonna come down.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna close full here actually in my positions, just because it kind of has no top wick. I think it's gonna start flipping. I'm gonna close here at around 32 pips, 35 pips. We're missing out on 20 pips here, but that's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Closing forward, guys. Congrats on your pips today. That was a good ass entry, man. Yep. Did not like the way that kind of opened up. Nice. What about you, Andre? You close floor or what?
I wasn't in on that.
Yeah. Nice. And maybe more sells later on once you get closure below like this range here, right? Below 1730, I'll say. Down great risk manager. Congrats. GJ above flip bearish also. GJ daily, is it? Oh yeah, it is. Nice. It broke the highs though. That's all I was bullish today. It broke the highs. But yeah, I mean, it could high chance could fill the wick today. For this range coming down towards 147, 800. That makes sense. Good stuff, Forex Spider. Forex Spider, man. What about these superhero traders? What did you see on GJ that made you get in that trade? Thanks. Oh, Wickstein, they asked you why you got in a GJ trade there. Simple. Closure below support. Salary play?
There was a salary play, but I was anticipating it to fill this wick right here. Right there.
Yeah.
So my entry was, I anticipated I got a little bit earlier right here. And as soon as it tapped here, I went break even. And boom, I closed one position and I left one. But right here, we were at like 10 pips right here. I typically wouldn't trade it, but I was trading it only to that wick. So if there was any less room there, if there was like a 10 pip range, I probably wouldn't trade it. But it was like a 15 pip range.
No, I saw it. Yeah, this thing sells. You can easily anticipate it. Very clean.
It's not the anticipation on these sells. I just saw it as this could be very easily managed. Like if it does go again, I can manage this very easily, and I know what I'm looking for. But most likely we're gonna fill that wick. I'll go break even and go from there. Like I was just thinking about how my loss would go in that situation.
Wow, good ass day, man. I took 3 trades. Well, 2 trades today in general. 1 trade yesterday.
You see the flip on gold?
Yeah, daily flip.
On the daily?
Yeah.
Like that made around 30 pips, I think.
You enter on the
And I
flip?
know it was like down at the bottom, but I think this trade was super safe. Like I'm on a call with work at the same time. I missed that, but that's what I was looking for. Like the 4-hour candle, when it broke the low, the daily is gonna flip bearish, and definitely 10 pips. Like
Next time you need to tell your call at work that you're on a call. And you're
yeah,
at
like
work.
I'm actually right now. They're telling me I'm talking with someone else, but I'm muted. They think they actually telling me, oh no, you muted. They don't know I'm talking to someone else. I just go back for a sec.
Oh wow, it tapped target. When it tapped, it came right back up. Nice. Whoever kept the original target, congrats. I closed full at 33 pips. 30 pips. My runners. I think what's gonna happen here is we're gonna have some trouble here in this area where we're at right now, and then we are going to probably continue up here to create a resistance. And then you guys know the drill here. It's the same shit we talk about every day, guys. I swear it is. You come up here, create a resistance at the top of the range. Fake out could happen or a rejection here. Boom. Get a bearish candle. Take sells, come back down to retest lows. So, guys, I repeat this every single day in my life, I think. But it's just what we see every single day, right? So do what you see, not what you think. This is what I see every single day. And you can get another entry here or another entry here once you break below the range. Choose your play today.
That's another thing. People are like, yeah, I think this is gonna happen, so I'm gonna enter here because I think this is gonna. Nah, wait for it to happen. Wait for shit to happen and see it on the chart, and then be like, oh, this is happening. So yeah, now I know where it's going. Now like, oh, I think it's gonna happen. So.
How many people have sell limits here right now? Like this. Wait for it to happen, right? Yeah. I'm waiting for a bearish candle to close.
McLaren traders are going buy.
What's your wins today? What percentage of your losses from last week do you think you estimated made up for? I mean, last week I ended up break even. $10 win. Break even, right? So with the wins, I mean, I'm up whatever I'm up this week. But overall, like, I don't really calculate that. I look at it from a month perspective. So, I mean, yeah. I'll say, yeah, I guess 100% my losses last week were covered up from this trade. Because if I didn't take my last trade last week for the 2K gold trade, I would have been down 2K for the week. So around 20 pips on GJ, on 10 lots. You know, one trade would just cover that whole thing up. So it's like you keep a lot small, keep wins big, and they'll always make back for it after 1-2 trades.
You see, for after 1 week, and even if Don had like a shitty, even if he ended down, like it's too small of a sample size to be like, fuck, this doesn't work. Like you take the month sample size or the half a year sample size, and you could clearly see how far ahead he is. So, you know, the larger sample size will give you a more accurate answer on, you know, on how well these positions work and how well entries work. And just because last week could have been that entire 20%, you know, the chance that we lose, but overall for the month, you know, the profits and the probability of us winning, you know, it's still 70 to 80%. Take the monthly sample size, take the larger sample size.
Like just because, you know, I had a terrible week last week. Probably one of my worst weeks in a while. But it doesn't mean I changed my strategy up for this week coming, right? I'm keeping the same plan, same strategy throughout those weeks.
It doesn't matter if you make it back in 1 day. Just it's not about making it back. It's just, you know, continue taking that same position. You're just going to be profitable. It's not. Don't revenge trade. Don't try to make back what you lost. Don't come in on a Friday try to make back what you lost. You know, over the week or on the weekend try to trade Bitcoin because you lost Bitcoin. Or come in on a Monday be like, nah, I had a shit losing like this, so I got to make it all back. No, every trade is a separate trade. You don't have to make nothing back. You just have to have a profitable strategy that overall, you know, you don't have to worry about making stuff back. It's like extra stress you put on yourself, and it'll affect the current trade you're in. Like, oh shit, I won't close because I need to make stuff back. No, that's emotion. Close based on, you know, on facts. You know, and facts will show you, you know, where the chart is. You know, full margarine game. from margin. Margin. is about it.
Sounds like salary play, my brother,
Right.
not salary play. It makes up for your salary. It's true.
That's right. But yeah, overall, look large sample size and don't try to revenge trade. Just try to take each trade separately. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. You know, the road is long, the battle is long, and at the end, it's a battle with yourself. It's not with anyone else.
Perfect. Perfectly said. Couldn't agree with it much more. Don't check his indicators? No. Whatever's on my screen is all I use. Whatever I say, however I manage, is exactly what I do. Close half here, risk-free trade. I explained why I saw this count going up. We just explained this. It came up. We just explained that, right? We explained why. Doesn't mean to buy. Doesn't mean to sell. It just means that price is going up to create resistance. We wait for resistance to be formed and now take a sells. I'm not gonna enter a sell limit here though. Try and catch this wick here. No, right? It's all planned off of what we've seen before in the past. No indicators needed to see these things. Practice, 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 day in, day out. Like Allen Iverson said. Oh, sorry, not what he said actually. He said no practice. That's what Allen Iverson said.
He said practice. Y'all talking about practice? Not a game. Practice.
He never went to the gym though. Like, he never worked out with his team.
Bruh, he didn't need to go work out. He did work out with his team. It's just he missed like one day, or like he was a rebel. He was wild. He would take off. He didn't give a damn. And then if he needed to go see his parents, and if it was a legitimate reason, he wouldn't give him a reason. He didn't feel like he had to give him a reason for taking off practice when you're the best player in the world. You know, you're averaging 35 a game. You know, and you're taking your team to the finals single-handed. Like, who else he had on that? You can't name a single player that Iverson had on his team when they went to the finals against the Lakers and won game 1 in LA. Like, there wasn't a single player on that team right now you could probably name. But, you know, he did that shit single-handed. LA had fucking Kobe Bryant, Shaq, you know, all
Prime Bryant. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was too young that time, man. I was like 1 year old when he
No, they had Bryant, and they had superstars and future Hall of Famers, a bunch of them, and in their prime. And Iverson still gave them buckets. Like, and then he was like, y'all talking about practice? I didn't show up to practice. Look what the fuck I do in a game. I talk about practice. And people were like, oh, he's a bum. You don't want to practice. You know, nah, he had reasons not to show up. And then when he gets questioned, he just wasn't literate enough or well-read enough or well-spoken enough. He wasn't a good orator, you know, to be like, oh, this is the reason, and this is like, no, he's a dude from the hood. Motherfucker, I had to go somewhere. I don't know you an explanation. And fuck you talking about practice for? Watch the 40 points I'm gonna drop tonight. I remember those times. That was, the answer was the truth. That's why they called him the answer. He had the answer for everything. Fuck practice. I had every single Iverson shoe that ever came out.
Oh, what's it called? It's called the. What's that one Iverson shoe? These are Reebok, right? The questions. Question mark? Is it questions?
He had the question, and then he had the answer. The answer 1, 2. I had every single Iverson and probably every single Jordan that ever came out. I don't even have clothes in my closet, dog. That's how terrible this is. Like, you open my closet, my wife's side is like all dresses and jackets, and then on my side, it's just sneakers. No clothes. I got a bunch of Walmart shorts and white beaters. And just sneakers over.
Yeah, that screenshot you took of me. It's pretty funny.
Oh.
I see you trolling me.
I took a screenshot of Premier. I'll show you guys. I took a screenshot of Premier Auto here, and I'm captioned it in a gold trade because this guy was so focused up on his phone.
Look constipated. So all that protein, that you got to come out with your own brand, that Premier Protein.
Yeah, when's that coming out? When's that coming out?
That's a good idea.
Premier Protein. You take this shit, you hit your trade, you hit 20 pips within 10 minutes.
You're right.
Hey, I actually saw yesterday. So you guys know what G Fuel is, right? That whole drink that all the gamers drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys see it all the time. These ads, like, it's all sugar and shit, right? But like, I saw one for trading yesterday. Someone posted it and it said FX drink or whatever. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's like a pre-workout drink.
Fuel.
It's like a pre-workout drink, right? It's all sugar and shit.
TP.
TP
It's
fuel.
horsepower for your gaming. Your character go extra fast.
This is pre-workout drinks, right? It's a similar. It's just all sugar and shit.
Taurine, or
Sugar and caffeine.
But
A lot of
caffeine, taurine, or sugar, but it doesn't matter. It's all garbage. All of this is trash. It's all chemicals. You don't need any of this, bro. You can't tell me that the motherfuckers in jail get any of this. No, they eat fucking regular food and get brolic. That's it. You know, they
See
eat
how
food
you see
workout,
Bobby Schmurda come
food
out so
workout.
these. Man, all I got need
Who?
is push-ups.
Who?
Bobby Schmurda, he came out looking so.
Oh
swole.
yeah. I'm telling you, you don't need anything. You need to eat, and you don't need to eat like, you know, to make yourself feel better. You just need to eat quality food, you know, high quality carbs, and and eat and actually hit the gym. You do the work, you see results. You know, people are like, yeah, I'm gonna drink a BCAA with this with my protein, and then I'm gonna have some, I don't know, ATP 5.
Don't have to send you more screenshot reaction. Which ones? Yeah, send it. Send it on Instagram. Pips and muscles. I mean, GG for understanding candles, only using the candles, I guess. No, don't get me wrong, man. Like, I used to, like, I heard someone say this the other day, but like, I would understand people's strategies, like the way they trade. If you send me a chart, I could completely understand what you're looking for, what you're looking at, because I've been there before, right? I've been at your stage in your trading career before, where I've did what you did, and I look for the same stuff you were looking for at the time. So I understand what you're looking for, but over time I've evolved from that, and I've kind of transferred over to a more organic trading style, and this is where I am now. But I mean, this is what works for me, right? You unlock yours. You guys are funny today. What's going on? You guys are happy about the gold cells or what? Yeah, was there enough time?
Everyone's happy.
There was enough time for the entry I gave, right? I'm pretty sure. When I said I'm getting a sell here, let me check.
I was trading it only to that.
Candle flips bearish.
Minutes left for account closure. I think this account's not dropped. Let's see here. This is what I do after the stream. Like once
Every
it flips
day.
and breaks low, that's when we'll say, okay, yeah, this is the monthly wick. We should just continue down now. Should be pretty clean. A one lot traders. I think it's gonna come down here. I think it's gonna come down here. Yeah. It's gone.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
That'll be your impulse
there it is,
entry.
it's gone.
That'll be your impulse entry.
It's gone.
6 cells coming down. How big are stops here? 830. I'm actually gonna take an entry here. After breaking those lows, I'm expecting price to continue down here.
2,
1 hour candles with stop loss high, so current 1 hour
4,
candles.
5.
Yeah, like 6
And
seconds to enter that trade. You had time. You had time there to enter that trade. Definitely had time.
Yeah, like 6 seconds.
Yeah, 6 to 10 seconds. That kind of retraced up a little bit too. You had time. Yeah, it's not like it went down right away, right? You had time. Sells again, 15 minutes, 15 no bottom wick. I'm gonna flip bearish. Oh, 15 minutes has no. Okay. Okay, so look. Good point. We closed bullish. We're at resistance now. What needs to happen here now is we need to close bearish at resistance. Once you get a closure at resistance like this, you can take sells, come back down to retest the lows. And that'll be your entry. Like this. This is what you expect. It'll just come down. Exactly what I mentioned earlier. Same situation here. Top, bottom, closure, come down. Top, bottom, closure, come down. Same exact scenario. Let's see if you get that or not. The 1 hour's on close too. The wick fell. Okay. If the 1 hour closes below 1738, give me a second.
1738.
So if we close below there, I believe the next hourly candles are going to continue down to fill the wick and fill the range.
Nice.
I think it's gonna happen.
Don came prepared today, did his homework.
As long as we respect the side. You know, I did the homework over the weekend. I had a bad week. Man, I had to. Like, the simulation was terrible, though. I did so bad in the simulation on Sunday, but
Man, these joints.
someone picked a bad week to
this is
trade.
Bad news. I can't believe this.
that a joint, bro? What is?
17.
No, this what the
17.
pre-rolls come in, but
Oh, okay.
I'll usually roll a bunch and I'll throw them in here, so I don't have to worry about it.
That's the pre-workout. What's the after workout for you then? Yeah, no after workout shake. That drinks a whole bottle of Hennessy. Where's the after workout?
Take a whole bunch of gummy bears and then, or prunes, or raisins, and then I have a protein shake.
If you're happy and you know
likes.
it, leave a like. Yeah, guys, we
Yeah,
need
that's
likes
a
to go
naggy
up.
number.
Yeah, likes to go up.
50. Look at the chat. They make this happen in like 15 seconds. 45. 46.
What?
Mr. CJ, where's your like, brother? Come on. I don't see the like in there.
42, 43, 44, 45.
It's like,
If you're happy and you know it, leave a like.
gold.
Wanna make up a story real
Bro,
quick?
I just
My
realized
runner.
I haven't left a like yet. Yo, watch.
There you go.
What happened? Tin Man missed his thumbs down alarm. His wake up thumbs down alarm.
Now, this 1 hour flip bullish. I mean, and I have a runner that's still in 1% profit, and it made like 200 pips.
All or nothing.
Now I close partials and partials, but like,
No, I mean on this runner.
what's the point?
All or nothing. Let it hit.
Yeah, even if it hits down 1717, it will give me an extra, like, I think 1%. The position is super small.
Who cares? It's not about the position.
I'm actually gonna
That's fine.
remark this chart up. Cause we're starting to create new ranges and stuff here now. Oh, when I was talking close bearish.
But I do think the next 4 hour that opens is gonna give you like a new range. The next candle is gonna go up here somewhere.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna go straight down with no top wick.
Like this? I mean, that's what I see. The next 1 hour,
Yeah.
4 hour candle.
So when
Not
it
up here,
opens,
though.
it makes a push up first. No. Makes a push up first, and then you could get an entry probably here, somewhere around here. Because then if it flips bearish, the time it flips bearish, you already caught like what, 40 pips? And then you have the wick fill. That's just the extra. 30, brother, 30.
Should be clean. It's gonna be a late
Charity.
move. And I know Carlo for a fact is gonna hit me up after. He's gonna be like, Don, do you see what's happening here? And it's gonna be a retracement on gold going back up to sellers coming back down to test the lows. Then give a message on Instagram.
Those are the days we celebrate. Be like, hey, brother.
It's like,
okay.
It's like at 5-8. It's like 1 p.m. in the afternoon looking for it gold. So, do you guys predict older patterns? Nah, man, we don't look at patterns. There's no patterns. It's all being fluid. The same, similar structures from the past, right? But it's not a pattern we look for. It's just the same things we've been noticing, I guess. And see every day, you know. But I really believe this one thing though. This is one whole strategy. This right here is every single strategy out there in a book of FX trading. Explained it right here. And I'll show you guys why. Right? Pop up. Pop up. Pop back up. I'm actually gonna draw this out again. Forgot to draw this. Right? We're training on bearish. We pop down. Come up. Create a resistance. Come back down. Close bearish at resistance. Come back down to retest the lows again. This pattern is every single strategy out there, just in a simple form. You might not see it, but if you ask me a split question, what's an SMA, what's an EMA, I'll explain why this is that. I'll easily explain it. This is all that is. This happens every day in the current markets. Every single candle, every single time frame. Happens all the time. Retest. Right here. Trend line. Right here. Fibonacci. 61. Right? EMAs. Bounce off an EMA. EMA is a resistance, right? It's same shit. It's all that is. Oh, my bad, Carlo. Yes.
Or put your thing.
Oh,
your
yes,
stuff back.
yes,
Put your
yes,
stuff back.
yes. There it
There
is.
you go.
Wick fill. There it is. This is a wick fill. Right? This is this. Explain why, Carlo. Explain why this is that.
Because this wick, brothers and sisters, you learned that on the controller FX, is a range you can fill. You see, price made a low, push back up, created resistance. So this is your range. So this candle confirms you can go down and fill the range. So fill this wick. There we go. Very clean and simple.
To make it
Thank
more
you for
simple.
listening.
To make it more simple than that, I'll make it even more simple than that. Let me erase the arrows. Keep that on your screen. All right, look at this. This is the high. High. This is the low. Low. All right, you drew it kind of long, but it's okay. That's low. This is the body closure. That body closure is just a resistance on a small time frame, on a range. This is a 15-minute time frame. This is a 1-hour time frame, right? This is basically what it is. We create a resistance, which is the body, to team back down and fill the wick. This right here is the wick fill on a 15-minute time frame. This is what it looks like on a higher time frame. It's just a candle coming down to fill like that. That's all it is. And that day, when I explained that to Carlo, he got hooked onto the stream. That's happening on GJ right now. 4-hour wick fill, is it? Let's take a look. 4 hours unclosed bearish. Oh yeah, in 2 minutes. Yeah, it can happen. Yeah. So if that's the 4-hour time frame, right? On a 1-hour time frame, there's a bullish candle or a 30-minute candle. 30-minute time frame. Sorry, 30-minute bearish is a bullish candle. So that's gonna be the top of the range now. So once you get the bearish candle closing at the resistance here, the top of the range, we can come down to retest the lows. On the 4-hour time frame, all that's happening is we're just filling the wick. It's just one candle coming down. Go back on the 4-hour time frame. That's all that is. Clean and simple. Don't push that easy button. Finally, guys, holy shit. I had a rough week last week. I did say it was gonna be a good month in March, right? January was trash. There was no volume. February was decent, started to pick back up. End of February started to pick up completely. March is gonna go full send now for 2021. This might be the best month the whole year, maybe. March, quarter 3 or quarter 2.
I think that GJ chart that you just showed is not bad at all. I think when you look at the daily, if this breaks the low, that's the sell replay for the sell. And the daily is gonna flip bearish, and on the daily, this is just one wick, like to fill.
This range?
On GJ, yeah. So if it breaks this low, the daily is gonna flip bearish as well. And it made a top wick. This was the top wick, I think.
Yep. Using the 1-hour chart to kind of understand what will happen to 15. Yep, same thing you do for the 4-hour and the 1-hour chart as well. use the 1 hour chart to look at the 4 hour chart to break it down backwards. I was on a train interview, and I'm like, he's like, how do you look at your charts? I'm like, oh, well, I read counts backwards. And he's like, what do you mean by that? He had no idea what I meant. And I explained to him, and that's how you kind of read counts backwards. You can't tell a story inside out, outside in, flipped, reverse, right? Hey, in Duora, I can't pronounce your name, man, but I gave you a post. Check that post out. It'll explain it a lot easier for you. A lot better. Something should pop up. Hey, I think GJ here. It does look clean for sells, but I am pretty bullish today, or for the week at least. I'm only looking for buys above 149, 200.
Tin Man woke up.
Copy link. Can't. Here we go. Sorry, let me make this post real quick. Nice. I think gold here is probably gonna 1 hour close bearish. Nice. So the 1 hour on gold close bearish here. I do believe we're gonna continue down. I just think this kind of needs to flip first, right? Because as long as it respects this candle high, it should technically come down to fill this wick, to fill this range, come down on this current 1 hour candle. So wait for it to flip, and then you can enter off like the 15-minute time frame or 30-minute time frame, whatever it is, because this is also on the 15-minute time frame, a range here that you have. So below there would be your sells once you get a closure below there. Continue down. Is that your bowl of oatmeal, Primerado?
Oh yeah, 2 packets, 4 scoops of peanut
How
butter.
many grams is 2 packets?
And a banana. How many grams of carbohydrates are you asking, or?
No, just like grams of like how many is in 2 packets?
I don't know.
Oh, I just
like
use a protein scoop.
70 grams of
shit.
carbohydrates.
That's a lot. That's a lot of oatmeal, man. I get like 1 scoop of like 30 grams, but like two scoops of peanut butter after. 3. It gets a little dry. I mean, you gotta put fruits in it though.
You gotta get your ratio right.
No, like not just in general. Like it gets like kind of plain and obviously boring, but I mean, yeah, do what you gotta do.
A banana in there and then like some frozen strawberries.
Yeah, that'll be a lot better. Good idea. I like your energy, Endura. I'm gonna call you I, alright? I'm gonna call you I, okay? I can't pronounce that name.
Call him Indy.
Indu. I'm calling you Indu, actually. 1682 for gold target. Yeah, I see it happening. On the weekly, it makes perfect sense. 1682 is gonna be right here, if I'm not wrong. This range should get filled this week. Look left, that's clean traffic. We're breaking back into the range. Should get filled for the week. can't be a McLaren trader like Don. I'm no McLaren trader, man. I don't like McLarens. I'd rather have a Lambo. But again, like I'd rather have none. But if I were to pick between the two, I'd rather have a Lambo. Yo, what's happening with this gold candle? Holy shit.
Is there news?
Maybe some orange folder, probably yellow folder. I think. Let's check. 8:30. No, 9. Yeah. This FOMC. Speaking right now. Some very minor news. Oh yeah, look at that gold flip bearish. Here it goes. Here it goes. As long as it respects this high now, it should just continue coming down here. You should see this count coming down to fill the wick. Like so. For the range. I mean, I got 3 trades today, man. I got a lot of trades today. Here it comes. There's a break. Here's your risk-free trade. You can move your stops to break even. You can actually close half at 14 pips and let a runner go risk-free coming down towards the target. This count shouldn't flip here if it wants to drive. Overall, I shouldn't break this high, but it should definitely be a break even if you got on the flip. At least that's how I'll manage it. If you want to be a bit risky,
Still volatile, plus you would have been at 10 pips already by now.
Yeah. If you want to be a bit risky, frisky, you don't got to move your stops to break even, but I wouldn't suggest that. Management is always the key.
What'd you call it? Risky frisky? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, risky frisky. And risky frisky, guys, don't feel discouraged by not having diamond hands, right? Because it has nothing to do with that. It has to do with managing risk. You gotta have diamond hands in Forex. You end up losing more money than you make if you want diamond hands in Forex. That's all emotions. Diamond hands, like all that stuff. It's all emotions based. 30, yes. The Maturity. What's going on, Carlo?
Where's Carlo? It's not here.
No, I didn't get in. I didn't get in. I'm done for a day probably. I took 3 trades today, man. 2. I took gold, the ones from earlier, from I think it was up here. And then I got in on, I caught this, right? We caught that move as well, so that was it for me. If I would have entered, I would have made 10 pips, post half. I would have hit break even probably already, but again, like it's not really, you know. Today's algro, but not that algro to me. I wouldn't consider it an algro day. I think it's just kind of okay pace. Not that algro. If I'm looking for more entries though later on, if I do, then it will probably be below this range here. Below this support. I'll take my sells below there. Try and catch this range. I'll avoid all of this. I think it's time to call it a day, because we have the rest of the week to trade and you don't want to overtrade today, right? So I'm gonna call it, guys. Hope you guys had an amazing day today. Hope you guys made some profits, caught some gold sells, caught some GJ sells, whatever it is that you guys caught. Thanks for everyone that showed up today. Go follow up our Instagram page if you guys haven't done so yet. A lot of content there, a lot of stuff there. It is control_FX, and have a good week. Catch you guys tomorrow morning, alright? Peace and love. Also, go drop a like too if you guys haven't done so yet. Alright, there we go. it's over. I just got here. Yeah, you missed all of it, man. Go watch the recap though.